The executive mayor has directed us that we must then take control of the matter as the mayoral committee. We have been able to meet with the delegation of the officers that are in protest, including the delegation from the labor union. And what we pleaded to them is that now that the mayoral committee is taking charge of the matter beyond the department itself, we want to then establish a better process of engaging, meaning that there will be a team from the mayoral committee that is going to meet with the delegation of the aggrieved officers and of course the labor union, so that we assist with a discussion, firstly to appreciate in depth what are the issues that would have led to this protest, for them to give meaning and more detail, and that if there's any clarity that we are seeking, we are also able to do that in a meeting, and after which the mayoral committee, working with the administration, the senior leadership of the administration, will then formulate a response which will also be given in a form of a feedback in a meeting. What we pleaded is that there must be a better management of challenges that are facing any of us in the institution. As you may appreciate, matters of community safety are very essential for the city of Ekurhuleni. And if we don't manage them prudently, they have a potential of creating other opportunistic activities that will be a challenge for the city. But of course, this unfortunate situation, it borders on the reputation of the city. So we are optimistic that out of the agreed process, we will be in a position to respond on issue by issue with the hope that we provide clarity where a decision would have been taken, but also if there is an instant for us to reconsider certain aspects as a way of finding a middle ground.
Are these going to go back to work because they have frustrated residents?
We have made a plea because once you agree into a conflict resolution process, you must then go to your post and allow that process to take its course.
So they are going back to work now?
Yes.
Okay. And just secondly, how much of an impact did this have, given that this is an essential service?
No, it does have an impact, a huge impact. Firstly, in ensuring a safe environment in the city of Ekurhuleni, because if officers are not in their post, a lot of activities might happen and not being arrested by the fact that we don't have police or other officers on the ground. Secondly, the economy has been affected because the movement of goods and services in the morning got affected, and human beings got affected. People who are traveling into different destinations, be it at work, going into the airport, and all sorts of things. And that is why we are saying we are giving this a priority as a mayoral committee, for we understand the magnitude of the impact. At this point in time, we did not engage on the specific issues. As I said, we were engaging on an agreed process to then discuss the issues. As I indicated, those issues would have been brought to the Department of Community Safety. And at a departmental level, they tried to engage on those issues and interact with the officers across our sub-regions. But it does appear that they were not satisfied. And that is why we are now taking over as a collective mayoral committee, because there are HR issues, there are finance issues, and of course there are community safety issues. So collaboratively, we want to then tackle the issues with the aggrieved parties with the hope that we will find an amicable solution.
Two questions. When is the first meeting of this appointed committee?
We have agreed that we must meet as early as tomorrow. So the Office of the Executive Mayor will be coordinating that particular meeting. But we are giving it a priority, appreciating that EMPD is an essential service and they must be listened to so that we find a solution.
Second question quickly. There are allegations that they've raised these issues with the MMC for a long time, and then now they come to the conclusion to say that the city does not have money. From your office as the finance department, can the city afford what they're asking?
I don't want to venture into the allegations. And as to whether we will afford the demands, let's allow the discussion to take its place.